What's so important about this girl?
This girl, as you call her, is far more than that. Her father, he will scrub the flesh of this world clean. But he can't arrive without her welcome.
You've always known you were different. But you have a destiny.
You pose as the innocent, but deep inside, you know you're damned.
That's around me.
There's evil inside of me. Please help me.
We must work as a team against a common enemy. Let's call it an alliance.
What is that?
The American oligarchs out there, they are coming for us.
As a patriot who loves his country, we can do so much better.
They are trying to strip me of my constitutional power as your commander-in-chief.
You are daring them. You've turned it into a spectacle, and now they will not stop.
I hear they have you on a short leash.
We've been entwined, you and I, for decades now. We deserve to go our separate ways.
You said it yourself. She's as guilty as he is. I'm saying maybe more.
Doug, there isn't a shadow for you to hide in anymore.
You know, I slept with him once. Your husband.
You have enemies and they underestimate you.
You know, Francis warned me about you. I'm not going to be told what to do anymore, Doug. Not by you or any man, ever again. Guess which kind of people I'm done suffering.
Every punishment that history will surely visit upon Claire Underwood will be exactly what she deserves.
Violence is a funny thing. It's not so much the physical pain that victims can remember. It's the feelings around it. The fear.
Each one of us has to defend our destiny. The first female president of the United States is not going to keep her mouth shut.
In the blink of an eye, at the last trumpet,
Depth is overrated.
the dead will be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
Who do you fear most?
Her.
Good night, ladies.
Kiss your mom night for me.
Will is missing. I don't know where he is.
99 out of 100 times kid goes missing, the kid is with a parent or a relative.
What about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one! The one!
Will! Will! Guys, I really think we should turn back.
You guys hear that? That's not Will. You're in trouble, aren't you?
We've sealed off this area.
This is where it came from?
Yes.
And the girl?
She can't have gone far.
Find three.
Do you really think it was a coincidence that we found her at the same place where Will disappeared?
Something is going on here!
What the hell?
She knows about Will.
Is there any way that you could reach him?
Yes.
What if this whole time I've been looking for Will? I've been chasing after something else.
Money. That which separates the haves from the have-nots. Patience, frugality, sacrifice. Deciding to invest in your family's future. And taking responsibility for the consequences of those actions.
Mr. Bird?
Hello.
Trevor Evans, FBI.
FBI? What's going on?
We believe your husband's partner was murdered.
What?
Let's all stop playing this game, shall we? The lying, the running. Aren't you both tired?
We made a choice to move our family to a more peaceful place.
Mom, what are we doing here?
Your father's laundering money for a Mexican drug cartel.
Marty, where's my $5 million?
Someone's going to die.
Relax.
Why do I have this feeling we both know that you'd be better off dead?
Marty!
We're gonna kill your family and be done with all this madness.
Jesus, Marty, he knows the kids' names.
Last chance for witness protection.
This is just another betrayal, isn't it? How long have you been planning this?
You have walled me out.
Money is, at its essence, that measure of a man's choices.
What'd you do today for our family?
My name's Bill Tench. This is my partner, Holden Ford. We're from the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Behavioral Science Unit. We're doing research, interviewing men like you.
If you do go to Vacaville, you definitely need to meet Ed Kemper. They call him the co-ed killer.
Do you think the Kemper would talk to us? Try stopping him.
Shepard finds out you've been interviewing the co-ed killer, he'll flip his shit.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
So you're just gonna say and do whatever you want.
We decided no one was beneath our contempt.
And that snail didn't change your mind?
What happens to these men is normal, but the way that they process it is not.
I just decided to kill them. It is not our job to commiserate with these people.
Hello, ladies.
It is our job to electrocute them.
I truly believe there is a vein here that needs to be mined.
If you don't like it, go back to your bedwetting college kids and we'll forget all about it.
Certainly our goal is to be preemptive.
We're the FBI, Holden.
Sull'eco del concerto che insieme ci trovò, ripeterò ancora la strada che mi porta a te. Ovunque sei, dove sarai, mi rivedrai vicino a te.
During the early 80s, the best smuggler in the world was Pablo Escobar. He was a living embodiment of the Colombian dream. And with the money came the violence.
Welcome to the Medellin cartel.
Pablo was pulling in more than $5 million a week.
Estás gastando mucha plata, Pablo.
Usted lava el dinero. Eso no fue lo que hizo Al Capone, pues.
Al Capone nunca tuvo tanto billete, Pablo.
I'm Steve Murphy, drug enforcement agent.
What do you do at the United States Embassy?
I am in janitorial services.
Your embassy must be very clean.
You bet your ass it is. This is my partner, Javier Pena, who figured the best way to get inside narco information was to hang out with the same women they did.
Juramos cada vez que practicamos, ¿eh?
Can anybody in this country keep a secret?
Everybody works for somebody.
They were violent, crazy, and filthy rich. Guys used to getting what they want, one way or another.
The people that were close to Steve knew he was always happy, happy, happy. Always wanted to make other people laugh.
They didn't dress like everybody else. They didn't have education like other people. The Avery family didn't fit into the community.
Stevie did do a lot of stupid things, but he always owned up to everything he did wrong.
I think I had a good life till all the trouble started.
Penny Bernstein was everything that Stephen wasn't. So just think of the two of them side by side.
There was no real investigation done by the sheriff's department.
The sheriff told the DA not to screw this case up. He wanted Avery convicted of this crime.
There isn't one iota of physical evidence in this case that connects Stephen Avery to it. In fact, the sheriff was told by the police, you have the wrong guy.
Stephen Avery spent 18 years in prison for something he didn't do.
18 years.
18 years.
DNA had come through indicating that he had not committed the crime.
Law enforcement officers realized that they had screwed up big time. We were getting ready to bring a lawsuit.
It's $36 million. Manitowoc County itself and the sheriff and the DA would be on the hook for those damages.
They're not handing that kind of money over to Steve Avery. I did tell him, be careful. They are not even close to being finished with you.
Do we have a body or anything yet?
I don't believe so.
We have Stephen Avery in custody, though.
Are you kidding me?
The disappearance of Teresa Halbach remains a mystery.
Mr. Avery's blood is found inside of Teresa Halbach's vehicle.
Steve, everybody's listening. What do you want to say today?
I'm listening.
If convicted, Stephen Avery will spend the rest of his life in prison.
We found a key. That key was scrubbed and his DNA was placed on it.
This is really strange.
What's going on here?
Halbach's last stop Monday was at Stephen Avery's home.
If he did this, maybe it was good he was in prison all that time.
Everything I've heard him say hasn't been the truth.
It was extraordinarily disturbing.
We went through this 20 years ago, and we're going through it now again.
In this criminal justice system, good luck.
You are probably the most dangerous individual ever to set foot in this courtroom.
The truth always comes out.
There's a whole load of police here. Think they're worried you're gonna hurt yourself. Or someone else.
Lonely feelings.
Family life? It's boring.
Lonely feelings. So here she is again.
What is it? Is it me?
Lonely feelings.
I don't have many friends.
Rachel, you look incredible.
You've got 20,000 fans out there.
Knock 'em dead.
You have to brace yourself.
It's not a doll. That thing was a poison.
Pull out whatever we can get on this guy.
Everywhere you look, people are hooked on the things.